My name is Bob Smith, 6th-degree black belt in the World Taekwondo Federation, undefeated professional kickboxer for over 11 years. But right now I want to talk to you a little bit about bullying. It's the end of 2010, approaching Thanksgiving, and this year the media has been going crazy over cyberbullies and bullying and teen suicides. Now I can tell you that is the worst thing in the world. I can also tell you that bullying has been around since the beginning of time. Right now, Congress, the PTA, local legislature, federal legislature, they're going to start trying to put a bill through Congress that states that bullying is illegal. Do you think that's going to stop bullies? No, it's not. Recently, a father got onto a school bus because his daughter, who was physically afflicted with cerebral palsy, and she was bullied and harassed to the point every day that she no longer wanted to go to school. That Florida father got on the school bus and he laid down the law for everybody on that bus. He told them, "You will not pick on my daughter again. If one of you puts your hand on my daughter, I will take care of it. Sir, you are my hero, and I would be honored to stand next to you any day of the week and defend you or your family. You're what a man is, a man that takes care of his family." Now the problem with these teenagers that are killing themselves is a lack of self-confidence. They just don't feel like they can do it. Their automatic mindset, and they've been taught this way. This whole last 2 generations of people has been taught, who's going to do it for me? Who's going to do it for me? Look at our politicians. Everybody wants somebody else to fix it. That's the wrong mindset. Telling your child and teaching them, let someone else fix it, will not fix this problem. Bullying has been here since the beginning of time. What your child needs to develop is, when am I going to fix it? We have a motto here for our children, not even once. Not even once. No bullies, not even once. And my children, even my 4- and 5-year-olds that come into our martial arts classes, the first thing that they do is learn how to identify the bully. They don't tattletale and say, "Mrs. Johnson, Johnny is picking on me." What they do when they're confronted with a bully is they automatically show a strong fighting stance, so that visually they're showing that bully, this isn't going to be easy, and they're identifying the bully by saying as loud as they can in the classroom, "Leave me alone and don't be a bully." Now what this does is this marks the bully as an aggressor in the classroom. They're not telling on the bully, they're standing up for themselves in front of everyone. The teacher hears this and the teacher looks over and says, "I see, little Billy is picking on Johnny." And the teacher puts this in their mental notebook. Johnny didn't tell on anybody. Now, moms and dads, I'm a parent myself, and as much as you want to go after that bully and rip their head off, and I know the feeling, by telling them, standing up for your child or fighting your child's battles, what that bully is going to do is wait until you walk away and they're going to come after your child even harder. Today is no longer a society where kids can just walk around freely. Right now, the kids are affected with a predatory mindset. There's only 2 kinds of animals in the jungle. There are predators and prey. And it's the prey that are being victimized. Now listen, behind me is a boxing ring. And I've made my living in this ring for 37 years. And I've heard some of the dumbest, most insane comments coming out of the audience and the crowd. People saying, "Well, they don't know what they're doing," or "so-and-so wasn't experienced." And a bunch of drunks in the audience that are talking about they should have done this and should have done that. The truth is, the loser that climbs in this ring, the person that actually has the courage to climb in this ring and fight, even if they lose, has more courage than anyone sitting in the audience. This is where men are made. Now, I have never heard of a black belt killing themselves because someone was picking on them. I'm sure it's probably happened somewhere on this globe, on this planet that we call Earth. But a person who has self-esteem, self-confidence, they're strong and athletic, it doesn't happen. Now I can tell you, bullies aren't going to pick on that kind of person. Bullies are going to look for the quiet, the weak, the person who won't stand up for themselves, the introverted child, the bookworm, the nerd, so to speak. And the funniest thing in the world is when that nerd stands up, holds their chest up a little higher, and tells them, "Molan labe, come and get it." That's it. That's the secret right there. Find a credible martial arts program, put your child in that program, and let them succeed. And even when they say, "I don't want to go to class anymore," this is 2010. Every week, we see children missing on the news, child predators. Children are being kidnapped, taken out of their front yards, taken out of their homes. This is no longer a time where martial arts is simply a recreation. Find a credible, legitimate martial arts school, put your child into that program, and treat it as if it is just as important as reading, writing, and arithmetic. No excuses, no exceptions. You can either give your children a fish and feed them for a day, or you can teach them how to fish and feed them for a lifetime. This is Bob Smith. Have a blessed day.